you explain your recent decision just with football and then hockey? And is football done after this upcoming season?
Yeah, no, I'm still a junior in high school, so I
Right.
still have another year of school, and I'll play football in the fall, and then after that, kind of head into Fargo. I think kind of reason I want to play football is just stay loyal to my teammates. Obviously, try to set goals for the football and hockey year to win a state championship in both, and I've been able to do that in hockey, but not in football yet. So it's kind of reason I have a chance to go back and maybe try to go win one.
What do you think will happen, if you do have like a huge season in football next year, and all of a sudden the bigger programs are coming to talk to you? Are you still feeling like hockey is the way to go for you, or would that change the dynamic if big schools came around?
Yeah, no, that would not change the dynamic at all. All in on hockey, want to pursue hockey. Obviously, the main goal is to try to win a state championship and do something special for my senior year. But yeah, nothing could really change that decision. I want to play hockey in college.
You and Islanders captain Anders Lee share that from Edina and quarterback and stuff. Has he reached out to you at all and have you spoken with him about just what it's like to go through this?
He has, yeah. I talked to him about a week before all this happened, and he's a great dude, super nice. He actually wanted me to go to Notre Dame. So yeah, I think I'm super glad to have that support system around me, not just my family, but kind of know people that have went through that process and get more information and kind of have all that information inside and make a decision. So yeah.
How do you think the teams received, the idea that you are going to play football? Obviously, there's risk next year, injury, different things like that. I mean, did anybody really press you on that, or did it seem to be, your reasons were satisfactory to them?
Yeah, I mean, I think they were pretty flexible, and obviously, I'm a junior in high school and stuff like that, and they were just asking about the development part in the football season, kind of how I'm going to train hockey. But there's definitely questions and maybe some concerns about injury or sort of things like that. You said before, the big schools maybe calling in a little bit more. But yeah, I'm kind of all in hockey. I'll train hockey during the football year and want to pursue hockey. So.
Why ultimately did you choose hockey?
I think having that Fargo experience, obviously there's not a junior program for football, so kind of got to look at the next step in the path for me in the hockey career, and I really loved it there. I mean, I think I was only there for a month, and I feel like if I was there for a whole year, 80% of the whole year, it'd be really good for my development. And yeah, I was super blessed to be able to be part of that great organization and just keep getting better every day there.
So it will be straight to Fargo after the football season?
Correct. Yeah, I will.
What was the decision? Was it an agonizing decision? Was it easy? Like, what was the decision like?
Yeah, it was tough. Obviously, I love both sports equally. It was kind of just look at the next step in the process for me, as I said before. I really can't do that with football just because there's not any junior programs, or I guess the CHL, OHL, WHL, or USHL. So yeah, I'm just kind of excited to take the next step in the process and in my career. So I think Fargo has the best spot for me to do that, and that's kind of when I chose to pursue hockey.
What did you like about playing the two sports like full time, and are you ready to sort of let that go and focus just on one sport?
It was awesome. Yeah, obviously I was able to make my freshman year and kind of have the impact right away. It's super cool kind of just running both sports. I really think I can bring that leadership role from football, and being a quarterback, you have to have full command of the offense. So it was super fun to learn a lot throughout the whole years, obviously, as a player, but kind of more as a person, and kind of learn more about myself and the leadership role, and kind of how to deal through adversity throughout the whole year in football, because a lot of things can go wrong as a quarterback, and then kind of transition to hockey and use that leadership and use that role on the ice and kind of try to set the tone a little bit more. But yeah, I'm super blessed to be in the position I am, and I'm excited for these next upcoming months.
How difficult is it to manage your time during fall season and the two sports are kind of at the same time?
Yeah, it's pretty busy in the summer, especially kind of when football starts. That's kind of the thing me and my mom were talking about, or me and my family were talking about at the start of my high school career, is that it's going to be kind of hard to manage it all, and then kind of all the NHL stuff got brought up this summer and in the high school season call. So I kind of had to sit down with my mom a little bit and kind of just talk through that and kind of schedule things out for the week, so there's kind of no surprises, and I kind of know everything for the whole week and can kind of schedule it out and feel really comfortable. So I think the biggest thing is just writing it down and kind of have a schedule rather than just kind of going with the flow and trying to remember in your head. I think it's better if you write things down and kind of have a plan out for the whole week. So yeah, it was definitely hard, but once I had that down, it got way more easier and more flexible throughout the week.
How's a day like for you? You throw footballs or shoot pucks every day, both? Or?
I do, yeah. Obviously in the winter it's kind of hard to throw a football, but I kind of just bring it in the locker room. But yeah, I tend to shoot pucks and throw a football every day, whether it's in the front yard or in the backyard. So I mean, I love playing both sports. I can do it every day just because I love it. So yeah, I'll always play football too, I guess. I want to pursue hockey, but I'll probably always have football in my hand just to have that relaxation and kind of have somewhere to go, whether maybe some adversity in hockey that I'm going through, I can kind of go to football and kind of maybe just spin in the air and in the bed, or just with my dad in the front yard, so I can kind of go to that sometimes.
With Fargo, go ahead.
Do you feel like with your path, it might be a bit more of a long-term project just because maybe you're not at the same level as other guys who have done it full-time their whole life?
Yeah, no, for sure. I've always been 50-50 training for hockey and football, so I've kind of just relied on my athleticism in both sports. I mean, obviously I trained hockey and football for a long time, so I kind of relied on my athleticism and in football. But yeah, I think just when I really start to focus 100% on hockey and really start to lean in on things like the little things that matter and gaining weight and just trying to do the little things as a big power forward, be more physical and stuff like that. I think when I really lean in on hockey and learn more about that in Fargo and then in college, I'll really start to make big leaps and big jumps in a quicker time span. So yeah.
You know, you talked about Fargo and that time. Did your success there late in the season surprise you at all? And is that part of the reason why you're like, wow, you know, maybe this really is the avenue I have to pursue?
Yeah, I really agree with that. I think just going there and kind of realizing how fast I adapted to that play style. Obviously, it's a way different league. I feel like everyone in Edina and USHL can shoot the pucks and score the puck and kind of pass the puck well. And I think the biggest transition is just the systematic changes that happen during the game. I think at Edina, we didn't really change a lot, whether it's the forecheck or neutral zone, stuff like that. So I think when we got to USHL, it was kind of the biggest change for me. And when I really got comfortable with that, I think I really started to play better. And I'll kind of bring that confidence and swagger into next season. And yeah, I'm super excited.
How did playing quarterback make you a better hockey player, maybe vice versa?
Yeah, I just think the mental aspect of being a quarterback, a lot of things can go wrong, especially being able to kind of change the offensive plays and really take full command of the offense. A lot of things can go wrong as, for example, where you could throw a pick six, you can kind of out there the next drive or stuff like that and got to go score a touchdown, a late game moment. Kind of happens in hockey, it just happens a little bit quicker. So I feel like I'm able to process that and have good anticipation with the game. I feel like kind of read defenses and use that vision in football and kind of bring that on the hockey ice, whether it's making breakout passes as a winger or in the neutral zone or kind of being in the offensive zone in the power play. So I try to bring that mentality into hockey a little bit from football. But yeah, I'm super blessed to play both sports. I think they both really helped me become a better athlete, but overall better mental athlete too.
What drew you to both?
Yeah, we kind of just moved to Minnesota when I was about 4. I mean, I played almost every sport growing up. I was a pitcher, I played basketball, and I think just a love for the sports. I think I love getting better and love competing. That's the biggest for me. I love competing and try to be the best at everything I do. So I just playing both sports really helped that, and I've been able to play at Edina, which is a great association throughout youth and then on to high school. So I'm super blessed to be able to be part of that and meet some really good people and get mentors throughout the whole year. So yeah.
Who are your idols in hockey and football?
Yeah, I would say just honors like Lee. He was kind of an idol growing up in high school and trying to see his path. I think that's kind of why I wanted to play football, because seeing him do it and see how good his career is and kind of how he's leading the team. Because I was a captain at Edina, and my long-term goal is to be a captain in the NHL one day. I think that's really important for me, is to be a really good leader on the ice, but also be a really good leader off the ice. I think that's one of the cool things about Honors Lee is he kind of was a captain throughout college and high school, and then brought that leadership role into the NHL. So I think that's super special. But yeah, I mean, some of the guys I try to compare myself to in the NHL is kind of the Tage Thompsons or those types of guys that skate well and are big and kind of are athletic and have really good body control with their edges. Like I try to play like them and anticipate the game like them. So those are kind of some of the guys I really like and try to be like.
Did the Sharks talk with you?
San Jose?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. I don't think I talked to the Sharks. No.
How many teams did you talk with this week?
27. Yeah.
You said you're a power forward. Is it because Lee was a power forward, or that's just a coincidence in terms of...
I think it was just a coincidence, yeah. Obviously, I'm a big guy, so I try to play that role, obviously be more physical and get bigger every year. So I think that's kind of can be my role, but also I kind of want to be unique. I want to be able to hit and use my body, but also try to make those little plays and have good hands and anticipate the game, like I said before, and kind of use that vision from football. I think that can really help me be a unique player in the NHL and try to be a little bit different in that way. So, yeah.
Who's your favorite quarterback?
I might be biased to say Patrick Mahomes, but I like Josh Allen a lot. Yeah, just
Seems to me it's the right town to say that.
Yeah. No, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry. Finish. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying I love how he plays, and obviously it's super cool that he won the MVP and stuff. So.
What kind of quarterback are you, I guess?
Yeah, I would say I'm a pocket presence guy. I like to throw the ball. I think I've only really had one rushing touchdown. So I like to throw the ball and kind of get to receive. So I really feel like I spread the ball out and not try to focus on main one-on-one coverages and maybe step up in the pocket, anticipate the play, and maybe roll out a little bit. So I think I'm just creative in the way where I can make reads, but also kind of roll out of the pocket and make things happen out of the pocket.
Do you have a plan for 26, 27? Do you want to play college hockey or just see what happens? Or
Yeah, I think just taking it one day at a time. I try not to look too ahead of my career or too ahead like that. I kind of want to just get better every day and keep working on gaining weight and doing the little things. Kind of like this, I really didn't know the NHL stuff was going to happen this year. To be honest, I didn't really know it was my draft year, so I kind of just kept working hard and opportunities came my way. So I'm just going to keep that mindset and I think I'd be lucky enough to and blessed enough to play college in the year after Fargo, but obviously it's kind of how I develop and how hard I want to work. So yeah.
So you really didn't even know this was your draft year?
Not really. Yeah, no. Yeah.
When did you find out?
Yeah.
How did you find out?
The start of the Edina year, I kind of found out that it was my draft year and kind of started talking to more teams and I think that's kind of the cool thing for me is kind of go through this process and be able to be blessed to talk to all these teams and stuff like that. Yeah.
And you think it's just because you were going into your junior year and you're like, that's
I
not,
kind of just felt like I was still like a kid. I mean, I still am, but I kind of just had that mindset and didn't really know a whole lot about it, but obviously I'm super blessed to be in the position I am right now and I'm really excited for the future.